ingredient to a great family meal is Sanford. Tradition just tastes better.
From South Africa to the world, it's your number one, The Breakfast Rush with Nishal Saruwan.
Are you or a loved one battling the disease of addiction? Is your family, life, relationships, work suffering due to alcoholism and substance abuse? Zensai Treatment, Recovery and Wellness Center are addiction specialists offering specialized therapy and naltrexone therapy to help overcome addiction. Zensai offers hotel-style facilities to allow your loved ones to regain their dignity and overcome alcoholism and drug abuse in the most comfortable setting possible. Fight addiction. Call Zensai Treatment, Recovery and Wellness Center, the addiction recovery specialist on 031 563 0751.
Power your drive with confidence at Battery Base. Get reliable performance and long-lasting energy with our premium car batteries. We've got the power to keep your journey worry-free. Charge ahead. Choose Battery Base, 470 Felix Glamini Road, Overport, or call 083-786-4879, 031-207-4800. Manufacturers of the new ZN number plates. SABS approved, made while you wait.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willowton Group, at the forefront of innovation and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
So we love getting your messages. It's 060-904-1056. Mac had this to say.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu, Nishal and the TBR team. You really crack me up, Nishal, with your impersonation of a Pakistani who lived in India and pretended to have an English accent.
200% correct. 200% correct. This is, I would think, one of the best messages I have received this morning, except for Junaid. Do you see what Junaid is saying? Junaid is not reading his messages, so we don't know what it is. But Naz, can you do that?
If it opens?
Yeah, exactly, right? That's what she just said. So go for it.
So, in his words, we like this accent very, very much.
With correct speech. He spelt it with pronunciation.
Mm-hmm.
We like this accent very, very much. Anyway, so it's just a little bit of levity, just to loosen you up, because like it's Thursday and your shoulders are paining and you got that, there's a knot over there.
I think a couple here.
Yeah?
One is too little.
I'll tell you what. We're all thinking health. We're all thinking well-being. We're all thinking getting better, living longer, living healthier lives, just spending more time with our families and friends and living this life where you are comfortable. We're looking for that healthy body, that slim body. Well, today, as we have the last many Thursdays, we have with us on screen, online, Shantal Narainsamy from Slim-Ologists, the Slimming and Health Transformation Clinic, to tell us how they can help you and I achieve our goals, our health goals, effortlessly. So Shantal, you see her on screen, folks. Let's hear her on the radio. Shantal, good morning. How are you doing this morning?
Good morning, Nishal. Good. And you?
Fantastic. Had a very interesting session yesterday at the Westville branch. We will talk about that shortly. For those folks that are watching or listening for the very, very first time, let us remind our listeners about what Slim-Ologists actually is.
Okay, basically, if you're ready to transform your body and health, we offer natural weight loss solutions, personalized care to help you achieve lasting results. So we are a transformation health slimming clinic.
In a nutshell.
Yeah.
So it's not a huge description, but we make a huge difference, isn't it?
Definitely. 100%.
So on my script, right, it says, what can you tell our listeners about my progress?
Yeah.
I saw that this morning and I was like horrified. Honestly. So what can you tell my listeners about my progress?
Well, listen. Okay.
Go for it. It's fine.
Okay.
We have to do. Yeah.
Okay. So I think looking through your weight charts, because we do monitor it. We monitor with weigh-ins and measurements twice a week. So you can't get away from that. You've been quite consistent with weight loss. I think centimeter wise, I know you're definitely feeling that, guaranteed. We've seen, almost 2 kgs down. But I know we hit a bit of a sidetrack this week, and that's unfortunate because that's life. Flus do come in, colds do come in. So, and it's been doing its rounds because we've had a few clients, 2 even hospitalized with this crazy flu that's been going around. So we've got to give ourselves a little bit of, leeway because these things happen. It's life. It's life. We can't expect to put so much of pressure on ourselves, especially if you're laid up in bed and actually can't get out of bed to get to your sessions. I think the most important is getting back when you feel better, getting back on track and getting back into it and, refocusing, setting that mindset again.
Absolutely. So if you're at home, if you can't make it in for your session, it's not the end of the world because you also have either on your phone as a WhatsApp message or an email that was sent to you, or somebody handed a whole page over to you over the counter and they said to you, here's your diet eating plan. So you can still keep to that at the very least. So tell us about some of the various types of meal plans that you have at Slim-Ologists.
Okay, so we focus on all different. They're tailor-made to meet your different dietary needs and your weight loss goals. I could come in there just specifically for toning. So you've reached your goal weight and you don't need to lose any more weight, but you need to tighten and tone. Completely different meal plan. So you'd go on a maintenance meal plan. We'd have another client walk in and you know what? I'm not diabetic. Got high cholesterol. So of course we've got to go on a low cholesterol diabetic friendly diet plan. And they're all balanced. They're all calorie counted to specifically for daily intake. All are created by a registered dietitian. Well, 2 registered dietitians. There's meal plans to cater for everyone's needs. We've got kids meal plans. We've got vegetarian meal plans. We've got a whole separate halal range of meal plans. So we cater to everybody's needs. And listen, the diet, I'm not going to say diet, I'm going to say meal plans.
Exactly.
Yes. You know what? They're not hard to follow. And I think this is where everyone struggles. As soon as you say, there's a meal plan involved or there's a diet plan involved, it's like, where am I going to find the time to actually put this together? So we do know we got to be realistic about these things. So if you look at our diets, our meal plans, I'm stabbing myself in the foot here, keep saying diet, but our meal plans, they're not bad to follow. And there's spice in there, which we all love. They're flavorful. They're just portioned specifically for your weight loss needs. But there's taste in there. So I think that's a huge added bonus.
Absolutely. Now, here there's some interesting developments. Briefly tell us about your partnership with Village Co.
Okay, so I'm very excited about this. So we've partnered up with the Village Co Bistro and Cafe. They're situated at the Westville Village Market as well. They're going to be bringing on board some healthy meal plans. They're Muslim owned. So all meals are halal. And it's just to make life easier for our clients because there's been so much of demand for this. It's like, Shantal, we off to work, we get back, we're so tired to prep meals, and then there's kids to see to, so time just gets ahead of you, and then before you know it, you're eating what you prepared for your kids. So we've decided to bring convenience to your door and have your meals, prepped, ready, all calorie counted. It's, and tasty. So we're very excited about this collaboration.
So looking forward to hearing more about that. Before we speak to Sue, are there any franchising opportunities that are still available?
Yes, in fact, I'd like to say thank you to Al Ansar because after we aired last week, massive feedback, massive interest, which has been great because we've got so many potential clients in all the different areas from Pietermaritzburg to Durban North to Virginia that want to come through, but unfortunately, the the kilometers get the better of them. So they'd love to have, branches in those areas. So if you're interested, please pop us a message or call Notando on 031-765-8845. If you're interested in purchasing a franchise or just querying about it to get a bit of feedback and background on it.
It's good to hear, for other advertisers, potential advertisers on the show that's listening in, for somebody who is currently spending money on the program to go live and say, yay, response.
Oh, yes.
I.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Before we speak to Sue, are there any closing remarks?
I think I'd also just like to express our gratitude to the community for the ongoing support. And we're just very excited about our future growth. Yeah.
It's the first year for Westville, am I right?
Yes.
And that was...
So it was on Sunday, but this has been a week of celebrations. I mean, I'm sure if you've popped in, you would have gotten a low carb, low sugar cookie at our Westville branch. And we've had our beautiful low carb, sugar-free cupcakes up in Hillcrest. It's also to show that, it doesn't mean you're on a healthy, eating plan that you cannot have tasty but healthy snacks or food or desserts in this case. So, yeah.
Let's chat to Sue really quickly. Sue, good morning.
Good morning.
How you doing?
Very good, thank you. And you?
I'm well, thank you. Sue, tell us about you. Tell us about your journey with Slim-Ologists.
Well, I have been on the program for about a year now.
Okay.
And my focus was more toning and maintenance, and it really, really works for me.
Mm-hmm. A year later.
So yes, yes. No, it's wonderful. I have managed to maintain, toned up a lot. I'm feeling so much better about myself. So it's really been great.
So it's been a year-long journey with Slim-Ologists. Do you feel that your energy levels have increased from day 1 to day 365?
Well, I'm actually feeling like a different person. I used to always have afternoon dip.
Yeah.
And I don't have it anymore. My day is fairly constant. So whether it's the nutrition, the awareness of nutrition, or just being able to keep up with regular form of exercise, in a sense, I am definitely feeling better.
And just one more question for you, Sue, without divulging too much of personal information. What advice do you have for other ladies that are listening into the program right now and just sitting down and thinking, maybe I should, they're sitting on the fence, basically. What advice do you have for them?
Well, I would say do it. Make it a lifestyle choice like I have. It's so easy and convenient to fit into your day, fit into your week. You don't need gym attire. It's so sustainable. So I would say, yes, just go for it.
Sue, thank you for your time this morning and your endorsement as well. Much appreciated. Have a wonderful day.
Absolute pleasure. And you too.
There you go.
Thank you.
Our pleasure. Shantal Narainsamy from Slim-Ologists is the person that you can see on screen right now. There she is. Right, there you go. She's the owner. She's the owner of the brand. If you want to be a franchisee, and give them a ring. You got the number earlier. We'll give you the number one more time shortly. And if you want to open your branch of Slim-Ologists in your area, why not get that conversation going? If you are somebody sitting at home, just on the fence, on the border, thinking, should I, shouldn't I? I always say, I'm not going to endorse something until I've tried it. I am not going to endorse something until I've experienced it. And if it's worked for me, that is the only time I will endorse it. So I'm giving it my endorsement, saying I've been for the last month or so. My belt has got a new in it because it's gotten too big for me. So I needed to make the belt a little tighter, which means there's a couple of centimeters that disappeared. All right. T-shirts fitting me a little bit loose these days as well, which is fantastic, which means a couple of centimeters on the top as well. All of that. So feeling a little bit healthier as well. And just chatting with a very, very friendly team inside the branch. Now, Westville is the one closest to me, so that's the one I go to. So there's this amazing woman called Mama that will handle everything. She just makes you feel so comfortable, so welcomed, very professional. Takes you through everything step by step. So even if you're nervous, she kind of takes your nerves away. I don't know how she does it, but she just like takes your nerves, leaves it outside the door, and that'll be that. You can pick up your nerves when you're going home kind of situation. And they make you comfortable. And you go through your treatment, you go through your session, if you will, you're weighed. There's measurements that are taken so you can also see progress for yourself. Not just feel it, but you can see it for yourself. So I've been there, and I'm not going to endorse something that I do not know anything about. So I'm experiencing it. I was there yesterday. I got myself a little bit of a mini facial there, and it was interesting, this thing. The mini facial, we're going to talk about that next week. Shantal, we'll talk about that next week. Can't talk about it today.
That needs a show on its own.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for being there, and looking forward to our next discussion.
Awesome. Thanks for having me. You have a beautiful day ahead, Nishal.
You as well. That's Shantal Narainsamy on the program. Slim-Ologists is the name of the business if you want to get into it. Now, that's it for the show for this morning as well. We're just going to talking to Sue, and I kind of forgot that she was there for a second, which is interesting. But folks, I enjoyed the fact that you're interacting on the videos as well. So that's brilliant. Lets us know that the whole video aspect of things is working. Remember, the aim at the moment is to expand the audience. That's what we're doing. And you can help us do that as you help us with everything else. Share the videos. That's it for the show for this morning.
Be the best version of you.
Do good. Be good. Have a wonderful day.